One might be concerned that a boy raised by two sisters, like my son, might be coddled. Unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how you view it, we are hard asses. While I would comfort him when he hurt, I refuse to let him milk it. We want him to grow up not to be a pussy. No. We teach him to deflect criticism and taunts with wit and a sharp tongue. We teach him to take a ragging with good humor. We also adore pranks. I set up elaborate pranks all the time. People quake when they find they are my target, and my boy Connor is a wonderfully convenient target. I had an R.L. Stein book with a cover that was a terrifying hologram like a skull face. While Con loved me to read the stories to him, he was just terrified of the cover. If it was ever out, he flipped it over, cover down. One evening, my sister noticed the book was thrown behind the bookshelf. She picked it up and set it in Con's chair at the breakfast table. We cackled, thinking about how when he goes downstairs at 5:30 a.m. in the dark and finds the book, how he will piss himself in terror. We forgot about the book until the next evening after he went to bed, and again, the book was found thrown behind a bookcase. We were repeating the staging of the book in the chair. This went on for a few nights, and we giggled and wondered why he hadn't said anything. He was a 6-year-old that was adept at accessing the websites he was allowed to get access to. I made a link on the desktop that said cartoonnetwork.com. He sat down on the fourth evening, clicked on that link, and the screen filled with a picture of the cover of the book. He screamed, like a bitch. Then he seethed, and through his little tiny 6-year-old teeth, he said, "That's not funny!" I informed him he was incorrect. It was very hilarious. So I had also made a Yahoo email account for R.L. Stein at yahoo.com. R.L. Stein sent him an email saying he heard Con was a fan and appreciated Con reading his books. When Con asked if I had sent him an email from R.L. Stein, the kid was starting to get it. I looked puzzled and said, What? R.L. Stein, no, that isn't my email. Why? He proceeded to excitedly type out a response to his favorite author and requested an autograph, and I thought to myself, I am the worst mother ever. However, every time we located the hidden book, back in his chair it went. We took him for his monthly visit to the ADHD psychotherapist, and before he talked with Con, we told him what we had been up to. He asked what Con's responses was. We exclaimed exasperatedly, "Nothing, not one word." After he was done talking to Con, he called us back in and sent Con out. As it turns out, Con thought the book was possessed, and that is why he was throwing it far behind all the different bookshelves. He also suggested we knock it off unless we wanted to start bringing the kid in every other week. So we did apologize to Con, but asserted that if he thinks something is possessed, that is definitely information that he needs to share with his parents. While I was disappointed at the lack of reaction I got to see from him, I was an awfully proud mama that he balled up and handled it himself.